Hey guys, what's up? I'm Nolan Cohen, and welcome to the second ever episode of the Parkland podcast. I'm here with my producer, Xander Blickley.
Today we have a very special guest. We have the 2024 class president, Tim Saad. Let's get into it.
Hey guys, we're here with Tim. I'll allow Tim to introduce himself, of course, but some quick info on Tim is that he is, of course, our class president in the 2024 senior class, and he was last year for us when we were juniors as well, and he's a big contributor to the school in many aspects. He's in the National Honor Society and Investing Club.
Yep. I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me on.
You know, we're really excited to get you in here.
Thank you.
So I did take the liberty of making some presidential posters for you in case you ever were going to run again for like office, like just in like maybe college or like take it to like the U.S. government.
I would love to go to the U.S.
So
government.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you three of them, and I want you to tell me which one you like the best.
Yeah. That's nice. That's real nice.
So this is our first one. I think it really shows like the caring guy you are. And it's the Hulk.
Yeah, the Hulk is a nice addition to it.
You like that?
I am a very caring guy. When was that picture taken, actually?
I'm not sure when this picture was taken.
I do believe you were there that night, though, at Nick Koval's basement.
No, I don't remember that. Anyway.
Oh, wow. Oh. My teeth look nice, I guess. Kind of. I like it. The open eye shows that, I'm open for anything. Smiling. I guess it is a little scary for children. So if I were to go to the U.S. government, I don't know if I'd go with that one. But, maybe for high schoolers, yeah. College people, they definitely love it.
I could see that. And this is our last one.
Probably not a bad candidate. That is one of my many talents.
Not being a bad candidate? Or the dog.
Picture, the dog. Because I am a dog, but I feel like I would be a good candidate. I don't know about probably not a bad candidate. I probably wouldn't go with that one. To be honest with you, my favorite one got to be the first one. The Hulk,
first one.
Hulk shows authority, with a good friend of mine, Connor John, showing that I'm caring. Shout out, Connor.
So do you want us to leave this up for now?
For
the time being?
Yeah,
all
why
right.
not?
So we're going to get into some questions here now, if that's all right with you.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so what's it like being president of a school like Parkland?
Parkland is a big school. It's a lot of responsibility. I do feel like I have to watch myself and make sure I'm a good example because I know a lot of people are watching me and I get like a lot of, you should be doing this as class president. But it is nice, I get to meet a lot of new people. A lot of people come up to me and are like, "Oh, are you president?" It's nice.
It's nice.
It's a lot of work though. I mean, it comes with a lot of work, but
Definitely.
that's the position I took.
Yeah, you signed up for that. And
exactly.
Certainly getting it. When did you decide you wanted to be the president, and what made you decide that?
That's a great question actually. It was last year, junior year, I think about February. Oh wait, no, sophomore year on February. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Sophomore year. I was like, who's the class president? I didn't know who they were, so I was like, you know what? Let's make a change. I don't really know what's going on, so why don't I? Someone who knows a lot of people, I could probably do a lot with it. So I thought, you know what? Why not? And a friend of mine, Ishan Patel, was like, I want to run for president. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna run for president. You're gonna run for vice president. And he ended up running for, I forget, maybe treasurer. I think it was treasurer. Yes.
Well, I mean, that's certainly a glory story.
Yeah.
Now you're back to back.
Back to back.
Very impressive.
Shout out Drake on God.
What would you say is the most gratifying part of being president?
It's a great question. Gratifying part, I'd probably say just, being able to do things behind the scenes and do things for my people and my friends and be able to create a good experience for them in school. Yeah. I think that's probably the most gratifying part. And being able to see what we've done and the actual outcome of it.
Yeah, that's definitely got to be a good part of it. How would you say the relationship with the rest of your student cabinet is?
This year?
Yeah, this year.
Oh, yeah. It's great, And
do you want to mention who they are?
Yeah, I will. Ali Weza, vice president. Jenna Mahmood, secretary. Gabby Gavarati, treasurer, and Senate officer Maddie Siggins.
And you say you have a good relationship with all of them?
Yeah, I was friends with all of them before, so it's nice to have them on the cabinet. We could talk like we are friends. It's not just business, but when you're friends in the workplace, it goes by faster, it goes by smoother,
sure.
It's better, and I definitely think that we have a good team this year, and we're gonna bring you guys a lot of good things.
Like, could you name like a couple of those good things, or like any ideas that like what do we got going on this year?
Yeah, I know that you're interested in Mr. Parkland, that you wanna join, so we do Mr. Parkland. We set it all up. We are the MCs of it. We're also trying to do a senior sunset. Yeah, at the end of the year, we were gonna do a sunrise and sunset, but sunset couldn't happen. It was just too busy at this time of the school year. We're gonna try to get that, get all the kids together, and of course we prepare prom, and we're gonna try to get some other fundraisers out there, but we're not anything 100% set yet that I want to speak on if it's not 100% gonna happen.
I mean, that sounds good. That sounds good for sure. Do you think I would be a good class president?
You? I think you'd be.
Why are you smiling?
I'm not smiling.
All right. So, do you?
I do think you'd be a good class president. You're a very nice kid. You're very outgoing. You like to talk a lot. So I do think that you would be good as a class president. That's all I gotta say. Nolan, I'm trying to think. Ever since we were kids, I've known you for a long time. Gotta say, you're always like, Noli Pie, the Instagram. You like to put yourself out there.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Noli Pie Instagram, search it up. You like to put yourself out there, and
I do have to cut you off, unfortunately, because I want to know: do you think this plant would be a good class president?
This plant. I'm not sure. It really depends on his personality. He's not really talking much right now.
He's not really giving input. Last week, he kind of had like a mediocre performance with Josh Daniels.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about him.
I don't think he's cut out for it. He's not talking much. He's pretty quiet. Texture's not there. He's not all natural. I don't think he'd be a good class president.
I think we're gonna have to cut the plant talk for a second because I'm getting frustrated.
Yeah, I know. He's low key pissing me off. I'm not gonna lie.
You can't say that on a school podcast.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Let's see here. So, if you had to give any advice for somebody who wanted to run for like a position like yours at any level, what would that advice be?
I do think that if you're outgoing, you talk to people. Like, one thing that really helped me is I'd be in the hallways and I just talked to like random people. I'd be like, "Yo, what's up?" And then I became friends with these kids who like had no idea who I was and I had no idea who they were. So just be very outgoing. Try to be friendly with everybody, and put in that work, and I think it'll work out for you.
I like that answer. I really do like that answer. So, what's your favorite subject in school, and why?
Favorite subject? Ooh, this year or overall?
Overall.
Overall, I had a great time in chemistry last year, and
would you say you're good at making chemistry?
Making chemistry
with like people?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Forming chemistry.
Yeah, I'm good with the chemical formula combustion reaction to create connections with people. It's one thing I'm very talented at. Or I take pride in.
I would take pride in that too. Do you intend on having a role similar to this in college? I noticed you're looking at your campaign poster.
Connor's jawline looks very nice in that. I don't think it's my most flattering picture. The fade is a little high.
I think it's pretty flattering.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I would say. I mean, I do. My favorite part probably of this entire poster is the president, how it isn't on the same line.
Yeah, but
I think
you couldn't put it on the same line.
Who said I made it?
I'm pretty sure you said in the beginning that you made it.
All right. So, back to my question. Do you intend on having a role similar to this one in college?
I go with the wind. I'm not sure. College is you have a lot going on. You got to cook for yourself. You're on your. It's a whole new life. It's not like I could just come home. Yo, mom, make me some dinner, and then do my work. I gotta make dinner, do my work, do the laundry. So we'll see. I do love being like. I do love having a leadership role. I think it's very fun and
rewarding.
Rewarding, yes. Thank you. I needed that word.
I'm full of words.
Oh, really? Can I Let's hear some words that you're full of.
Oh, do you think you're interviewing me? You want to come on my podcast and interview me?
Oh, that's what I just
I
did.
would love to give you some words.
All right, give me some words
To
then.
describe you?
Just in general.
Or
All right,
to describe like the role of being like a president.
let's do describe me. I'm interested.
I think you're charming. I think you're pretty smart. I do think you work hard when you set your mind to things. So hardworking would work. That's a good 3.
Yeah. All right. I appreciate it.
Of
Those
course.
are some good words. You are full of words. Wow.
All right. So do you have any idea where you're applying?
No.
Not
I
yet?
mean, I have an
That's
idea,
all right.
obviously, just like kind of based on what my brother and sister did.
Mhm.
Shout out Emily and Luke Saad. Thank you guys for all your help. I know my brother goes to Case Western Reserve University, and my sister goes to Syracuse. So I'll probably be applying to those too.
Both good schools.
Yeah. And I'll probably apply to some of the similar schools that they did. Probably
Yeah.
like your Pitt. But I don't know. Like, there's not like a top school that I have or anything like that. That's kind of for future Tim to decide.
Well, we wish you the best from the Parkland podcast family. To the best on luck with applications and everything like that.
Thank you. Thank you.
If you could be an animal, what animal would you be?
See, my original thought would be butterfly, so I could fly, but they don't live very long. They die pretty fast.
I would squash you.
Oh, really? What, as a human?
No. Whoa. As a butterfly, obviously. not
No.
as a
I mean,
human.
like, if I was a butterfly and you're a human, you'd
yes,
squash me?
yes, 100%.
It's like kind of disrespectful. Why do you want to do that?
I mean, I'm just saying.
They're beautiful animals.
Uh,
Actually, they're insects. They're not even an animal.
That's true.
Okay, hold on.
So
let me
let's think of an
second
animal here.
Yeah. A tiger would be cool. Tiger. I've always loved tigers as a kid. When you're younger, you kind of have a simple mind. So,
Yeah.
Tim, Tiger Tim.
Wow, that's really smart.
Yeah.
Josh Daniels came on this podcast last week and picked lion over tiger in our game segment. What do you think about that?
I think that's disrespectful.
There was a lot of controversy with Josh's decisions. He also picked cat over dog.
Whoa, okay.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was.
No disrespect to the cat family and the cat lovers, but dogs are just superior. They talk to you. Dogs, you could.
So Tim Saad,
Yeah,
you're a dog guy. You're a
Official
dog
stance,
guy.
a dog guy. I don't have a dog.
the president of our school is a dog guy. I mean, I don't know.
I don't have a
He
dog
just said
myself.
it.
But here, my bad.
You love dogs.
I do love dogs, and my parents or my mom does. My dad doesn't. Back in Egypt,
What about hot dogs?
hot dogs.
You like hot dogs?
I love hot dogs.
This guy loves hot dogs.
I love hot dogs.
What about corn dogs?
I do rock with the mini corn dogs at school. It's one of the only lunches that I'm like, if it's there, I gotta get it.
You gotta get that.
I
You
gotta get the
go
mini
those
corn dogs, yes.
I gotta go get those dogs.
For sure.
Tim Saad, 2026 campaign. Gotta go get those dogs.
On God.
So yeah, what animal? You're gonna go tiger? That's gonna be your answer.
Tiger. They're not very you can't really mess with the tiger. Like when
I
there's
know
a
what you
tiger,
mean.
you're not gonna have a human trying to squash you.
Yeah.
You're gonna be scared.
No, for sure.
Maybe if I was a tiger, I'd squash you.
I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I
wouldn't
wouldn't doubt that.
I wouldn't, yeah,
I wouldn't
okay.
doubt you would do that.
I mean, I wouldn't want to do it because I love you. But
All right.
what, you don't want to say it back?
Any intended major fields of study?
I don't know what my major's gonna be, but I do want to go into law school after post grad.
Lock some guys up?
Yeah, maybe I'll lock you up.
What did I do?
Nothing, but you're kind of making me mad right now. You didn't say I love you back.
I don't remember this. All right, Tim. Here's what we're gonna do. Last week we played a game with Josh Daniels, and it was unfortunately quicker than I thought it was going to be. So this week we're gonna hold on. Let me scroll past these.
Okay,
It's a good one. It's a good one.
it's a great one.
All right, we're gonna play a game.
Okay.
Are you excited?
I'm excited.
All right, this game I came up with it. I'm pretty creative, I'd like to say. So it's called. This game might be pretty quick too. I don't know. We're gonna see. It's called Take a Stance. So I'm gonna list a bunch of topics, and you, as our class president, are gonna take a stance on what you think about them.
All right.
What do you think about mandatory attendance at football games?
I like that. I mean, maybe for everybody. I don't know, because I wasn't able to go to the last 2 football games, or maybe I don't know. I wasn't able to go to the last one. I wasn't able to go to
That'd
another
be very
one.
hypocritical then.
Yeah, I gotta say no, just because personal experience. But I love everybody show support to the team. I love my boys out there, and I wish everyone can see them shine. So if you can go, please go. I don't want to say I'd make it mandatory, but go if you can.
What do you think about? What's your stance on this podcast set?
Oh, it's great. You mean the set itself?
Yes.
I think these microphones are very cool. The plant, maybe you change it. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the plant. I do like this TV. The poles are very shiny. Got an Xbox controller back there. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great atmosphere for sure.
Maybe get a better table. Maybe like custom table. I don't know. Trying to just.
It's episode 2.
Ideas. Episode 2. Yeah.
We'll get there.
Gotta get
We'll
some.
get there,
Yeah. Okay.
So, what do you think about school uniforms?
No.
No.
Why
not?
No. Students are buying clothes. Spending money on their clothes.
They should be able to wear them.
You should be able to wear your clothes. Exactly.
You should be able to wear your clothes.
Plus, like, what? You have to, like, wash it every single day? If they're going to get dirty?
Yeah,
How does that even work?
That could be annoying. I don't know.
It's not for me. That's all I know.
What do you think? What's your stance on a senior-only parking lot?
Oh, I love that.
You love that. Oh, you love that. This guy loves that. He loves that.
Are you serious?
No, I'm sorry. I love it too.
Can look at me in the eyes and say sorry.
For what? I didn't do anything.
That was a disrespectful way of.
Are you serious?
You were mimicking me.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Yep, I'm sorry. All right. I love that too. Where would there be room for that though? That's what I'm wondering.
Maybe we expand a little bit. Buy some land.
Buy some land.
Buy some land. Yeah.
That seems like something out of the class president's control, though, right?
Yeah. I mean, I really wish I could do something about it. The parking lot's very hectic. Thankfully, early leave, I get to get out of the traffic in the mornings. But I know how I've had friends, and I've definitely seen the struggle of getting out of the school. So maybe if we separate grades, I'm not sure. Maybe it might create some better flow in the traffic.
For sure.
But I do want to say that juniors do deserve equal opportunity, to get up close to the school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, juniors, seniors, we're all the same, except one are juniors and one are seniors.
That is a big difference.
It is.
What do you think about 2 male and 2 female bathrooms per wing?
Like upstairs, downstairs, or?
Yeah, like how there's one in each wing. Like I mean, I guess there are already 2 upstairs and downstairs, but like 2 in yeah.
2 downstairs, 2 upstairs. I don't really think it's necessary.
Well, some might argue with the recent bathroom closings, it is necessary. I'm not arguing.
I would say maybe in another cafeteria bathroom. I do see that getting pretty crowded during lunchrooms, but I do. I mean, it is hard if you're in the student. You're missing a lot of class, walking around, but it's out of their control. There's reasons why it was shut down. So. But, I mean, I don't really think 2 per wing is necessary for lower and upper, like 4 in total. Because I've never been to the bathroom, and it's been, like,
You've never been to the
crowded.
bathroom?
No. And
you have never been to the bathroom?
You were in the bathroom with me the other day. Let me rephrase that. We were at the bathroom at the same time the other day.
What do you think about midterms?
They're a stressful time period.
That's your stance?
That's my stance. Last year, I think that's what got me into coffee. I do think that's what got me into coffee. Last year, midterms, dude.
Some Starbies?
Oh yeah.
What's your Starbies order?
That's why I need a Starbies order because
this guy doesn't have a Starbies order.
Every single Sunday, I go to Starbucks with some friends from church after.
Oh.
And every Sunday, well, at least every Sunday I'm in Allentown.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yo, order for me. I always get the double smoked bacon sandwich thing. It's very good.
Oh, that sounds good. Thank you for the recommendation.
I never actually get a drink of my own. I'm just like I freeze.
You mooch off of other people's ideas, right?
Sadly, yeah. I mean, I really wish I could have one of my own.
Not a great quality for
even
my
sister. It's like I don't like thinking for myself sometimes. Sometimes I'm just like tired. I'm just like, Emily, get me whatever you're getting. And, my brother would do the same, but then I hated my brother for doing it. I'm like, why are you copying it?
I think a lot of students could relate to that.
Yeah. It's just like,
it's just like,
It's just,
so,
it's hard. It's hard.
What is your stance on mandatory watching of the Parkland podcast?
100%. We should be like, honestly, we should have like a segment every single day where, maybe not every day, but everybody should watch it because there's so much information, flooding in. It's just like when you're watching something, no matter what you're doing, you can be on a walk, you could be
playing some cornhole.
You're always learning something. And, I think this podcast.
Driving a Mercedes.
I mean,
pay attention to the road.
Yeah. But you could learn about stuff on the road. Oh, wow. That guy, he just stopped. or maybe not stopped, but like you could learn about driving tendencies and stuff. You know, I'm a newer driver. I'm not gonna lie. I just got my license this year.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's been like 3 weeks. You know, I'm enjoying it. Don't like. I mean, I never got that driving fever. I don't like driving that much. I like getting rides. I know you've driven me a good amount of times, a lot of places. So I appreciate you for that, and I understand.
Of course.
I want to say actually right now on this podcast, I want to have a big thanks to everybody that's given me rides where I didn't have my license. You know, sometimes I still need rides.
To everyone that our president has mooched off of, he's very thankful.
I'm so thankful. You know, it's a process, and sometimes you don't want to drive, but you have to.
Last, actually two more stances.
Mhm.
What's your stance on my outfit?
Can you stand up or?
I don't know if the cameras are set up for that.
All right, 360 turn. All right, now pull down the hoodie. Hello. All right. You want me to give like a 1 to 10 scale of the fit? Or
I
how do you
mean,
want-
just what's your stance? If that's how you want to rate it, then yes.
All right, I'll give it a 7.5. You know, I do like the layering of the the hoodie and then the jacket on top.
Mm-hmm.
It's a district chip jersey or not jersey, jacket.
Yes.
Yeah, and the gray sweat. You can't go wrong with gray sweats. It's a classic. So I think it's very nice. 7.5. I mean, it could be better. You could have more
Mm-hmm.
pizzazz to it.
Fair enough. And finally, what is your stance on recess?
Dude,
Do we need recess?
we need recess.
Then do
I've-
something about it, Mr. President.
I could try, but it's hard. We
very
only
hard.
have so much time in a day. We need a certain amount of credits. I would love recess, but it is pretty hard to do. That's what we have gym class for,
Understood.
because you have so much pent up energy throughout the day. You just want to release
true.
it. You want to see your friends, but
you just want to go
there's-
swing on some monkey bars?
Yeah, I was never able to do that as a kid. Never able to swing on monkey bars.
It's embarrassing.
It is pretty embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, Tim. We're just about wrapped up. There is one more thing that I want you to do.
Okay.
You're a class president, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to see how you would react to this thing that I brought here for you. So this is the Parkland Podcast Baby. We are yet to name it, but you're president, right?
Yeah.
How do presidents treat babies? I would like to see what you're gonna do with this baby.
Hold
Be
on.
careful.
Yeah.
Be careful.
You gotta hold the neck. I've experienced. I have some experience holding babies.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm definitely scared of holding babies. I'm not.
As
good
a
at it.
president, that's a bad trait. You got to be nice to the babies. You got to show everyone that you're a loving guy.
I'm learning, man. I'm learning.
So let's see. Kiss that baby. Right in the forehead. Give the baby a kiss. Presidents kiss babies. Go for it. You seem nervous. Come on. Just right on the forehead. Just kiss that baby. If you can't kiss that baby,
I
would be
will.
very-
All right.
All right.
I will.
Tim Saad is choking at kissing the baby.
Hold on.
Hold on.
I just
Well-
kissed the baby.
One more time.
Why one more time?
I don't know.
All
I
right.
think he. Thank you so much for kissing the Parkland Podcast, baby.
Here, make
Let's
sure you
get-
got its neck. Make sure
let's
you got
get
its neck.
a,
Oh, okay. Grabbed it by the head. I feel like I'm lucky better at babies than you.
I want to thank you very much for joining us and making this possible, Tim. And of course, thank you to everyone in the Parkland TV and film studio for making this happen. Xander Blickley, of course, our producer.
Is he Blick?
He's the man behind the camera, the man with the plan. We're very thankful for him. And,
May I
mean,
give a couple shout outs real quick?
oh, you want to give shout outs?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Someone asked me to shout them out. Shout out Nick Puente. He asked me during lunch today, so I just felt like I had to. Out of
Sure.
respect. Also, shout out to Mrs. Slaughter and Mrs. Gerhart. I forgot to shout you guys out at one of my speeches. So
I hope they
shout out
watch
you guys.
this.
I hope they watch
Every
it too.
teacher should be watching this podcast.
Yeah, I want to say shout out to all my teachers. Thank you for helping me learn and making me laugh. I want to say thank you to all my friends. Shout out DB Cooper. I know you're a DB Cooper fan, and shout out to
I wonder where he's
DB
at.
DB Cooper fan club. That's what I meant to say. Not DB
Yeah.
Cooper himself. I don't really rock with DB Cooper himself.
Oh,
But the
okay.
fan club, you know who you are. I want to say thank you. Shout out to all my other friends. You know who you are. Thank you.
And one last thing I forgot to mention. Who do you want to see on this next? If you had to pick anyone.
Anyone
Yeah.
from our school?
Yeah.
Okay.
From our school.
That's a good question.
Just throw out a name.
Throw out a name.
Maybe 2.
Maybe 2. Okay. I'm thinking because I know you are thinking.
That could be a hint at our next guests.
Yeah. I know who you were thinking for your next couple guests.
Just
So
toss a name.
I don't want to call them out. Maybe a Nick Koval. Maybe a
Nick
Connor
Koval.
Johns.
Nick Koval, Connor John. Some
Yeah.
basketball action.
Some basketball. Maybe you say that for basketball season.
Maybe
Maybe get a Luke Blennis action for soccer season.
Luke Blennis.
Or you could just get Ankush Sansarma. Why not Ankush?
Maybe Ankush.
Why not Ankush?
Ankush definitely has a lot of thoughts behind his head.
Yeah,
We could
big,
definitely talk to
big
him about a
lifting
lot.
guy. So I think he has a lot to bring. He's an interesting guy.
All right. Well, thank you so much again for being on here. It's great to have you, Tim.
Yeah.
I really appreciate you doing this. Second episode of the Parkland podcast.
Appreciate you having me.
And that's a wrap.